Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Rishank,
And I'm Pranalika.
and as promised, we are back with a video of the question and answers. So before I start off, I'd like to mention that we have been in a relationship for more than 7 years now, and we also recently got engaged. If you have not watched that video, go up here. I'll leave a card. I have put the names in a different way, but that's our engagement video. All these cinematic videos that you see out there, that is similar. I think by the time this video goes up, I would have changed the title of that video, so you can go watch that video. Now coming to the questions itself, we got amazing response. We've got almost 34 responses, and we are overwhelmed by it. The first question is, when did you first meet? So we first met in our boarding school, my boarding school. She was a day boarder. I can't take the name of the school, but many people who know me know the place. If you can, comment it down below so other people can go and see it, because I don't want to take the name of the place. Next question, you read.
Your car or your girlfriend?
What do you think?
Your car.
I love my car, guys. There's no doubt about it. I love my cruise to a next level, next beyond. But I don't love anything more than her. I do love the things that I own, but they are all things. That's all. They cannot match up to any person. So for me, she and my family are always on top. So I cannot even think about comparing it to her. So my love is always on top. So where are the wedding invitations? The wedding invitations are coming real soon, guys. We have still not printed the wedding invitations because our wedding is a long
Next
way
month.
from here. Don't lie. It's a long way from now. So I'll tell you the date. I think there is a question about it also. So I will address it there. So yeah. Next question is, do upload more prank videos, and when is chapter 2 coming? Prank videos, yes, I will. Nowadays, this Instagram has made pranks so common that everybody have become very cautious. So it's becoming really difficult to pull out a good prank. Now that I'll be home for some time, I think I will come up with a good prank. Chapter 2, ask her, because she's very naughty when it comes to filming. You have no idea how much time it took to prep this video. So yeah, ask her. Tell, when is chapter 2 coming?
When is it coming?
When?
When?
When are you ready to film it? See. Okay. How often do you guys fight? Tough question. Like, there are fights in every relationship, guys, obviously, but we don't fight that often, touch wood. I'd like to say that because our fights are usually very stupid, lame. Yeah, it's because of small misunderstandings where either I get irritated or she gets irritated, but it happens like once or twice in a year, and it doesn't last long because we don't want to keep it long. Either I apologize or she apologizes, and yeah, I do. Oh, please. Okay. So yeah, for in any relationship, your ego cannot be more than your love towards your partner. So for us, our love itself is more. So yeah, fights are very rare, and it's because of small misunderstandings. When are you planning to get married? We have already planned to get married, and we are getting married on 26th of December.
Next Christmas?
Next Christmas. So yeah, we are lucky to have gotten that date and gotten the venue. So official invites will be out soon because it's still not gotten into printing and all that. So yeah, stay tuned for that. What? Oh, the next comment. That's why she's laughing. The next question is not a question, it's a comment. It says, nothing, you are fucking boring.
I'm hurt.
Yeah, I'm so hurt. Thank you so much for that comment. I'm going to sit in my shower in one corner of my bathroom and cry for that one. Okay, next one. Why was your engagement suddenly planned? That's a real question. Okay, so our engagement was planned because
We were in a live-in relationship.
yeah,
And then and then the society found out about it.
yeah, the society found out that we were in a live-in relationship, and that's why our parents hurriedly got us engaged because, oh my god, such a shame. Actually, nothing like that happened, guys. This is some kind of a rumor that was spreading in Coorg, Kodagu, which is where we both are from. So yeah, that is why we wanted to address it in a funny way. Engagement was planned suddenly because COVID hit and we had to go back to Coorg. And when we were at home, I had officially met her parents, but my dad hadn't met her dad. My mom and her mom had already become close by then, but my dad hadn't met her dad, and they decided to meet. They vibed so well that they decided to get us engaged as soon as possible. They were like, why waste time? Anyways, COVID time, they are at home, let's get them engaged. And honestly, there's no point in saying no to that, as we both were in love for over 6 years that time itself, and we obviously want to get married. And I am working, and she has to complete her education, and that will be done this year. That's why the long gap between our engagement and marriage. I'm pretty sure if we had gotten married real soon, they would have said that she's pregnant, which is why we are getting married so soon. So honestly, you cannot live by what the society says, so we don't care. So yeah, it's all fun and games for us. Next, from how long have you guys been in a relationship? Your girl is such a gorgeous woman I have seen in my life. It's a beautiful girl. Even I believe the same thing. She's the most gorgeous woman I've seen in my life too. So there. How long have you guys been in a relationship? It's over 7 years now. October 26th is our anniversary, and yeah, you can calculate from there. Last was the 7th year anniversary. Now it's going in. So yeah, by the time we get married, we would have crossed 8 years of relationship. So yeah. Next question. First of all, I have always admired you, a secret admirer. This is referring to her. Have you guys had major fights, communication problems? If so, how did you sort them out? As I've already mentioned, our fights have not lasted long because of our ego that we set aside when it comes to each other. And the way we sort them out is by telling the problem immediately. For example, if I get angry about something which she is doing, I will immediately tell her that, see, this is what is not right. I'm not liking it. And I open up. Sometimes she doesn't. She stores them like a cookie jar and then explodes all at once. So I keep telling her that don't do that. It's not good. So yeah, these are the small things that come up, guys. Some things what I do she might not like, and what she does I might not like. That's common in a relationship. Everything can't be similar. She cannot be exactly similar to me. So that doesn't do good, because opposites attract, not like poles. So yeah. Next question. Have you guys ever felt like your relationship would not work out? To be frank, when we got this question, we were wondering if we ever felt that, and honestly, we didn't. I don't know why, and even she doesn't know why. We never got the time to think that also, and I don't know. We never felt that, even though we were in a long distance relationship for over 4 years, right? 4 years, we never felt it difficult, because we both believe in old school love, and we enjoyed it, and there's a fun in that. I think there are many people who can associate with that, and yeah, we really enjoyed that kind of a relationship. So yeah. Difficulties in your relationship. The society, absolutely. The society plays a major important role in our relationship as well as many other people's lives in India, especially because there are so many people who are so scared to do anything because of what people will say. So it always that thing comes out, what they might say, what these might say. So yeah, my parents and her parents live in Coorg, and Coorg is has Kodavas as a small community, and word spreads, and it's like Chinese whispers. It starts off with something, ends off with something else. So yeah, there have been a lot of rumors spreading. I was in a relationship. We are in a relationship for over 7 years, but there are people coming and telling my dad that I am in a relationship with someone else and plan to run away. So all that, I only get to hear that. Yeah, I know.
Who's that?
I'm also trying to find her. I'm going to give a police complaint to find her. Okay. So yeah, such things. That is the only difficulty we faced in our relationship. Other than that, nothing much. Next one. This is not a question, but just wanted to tell you guys, you look lobster to each other, and God bless my best couple and some extra love for my girl. Thank you so much. It means a lot, these words. You also tell know who this is. So tell thanks. Okay. So next question. So is it true there is always the one meant for someone, which we all normally term as destiny. Give me your view on it. We are no one to tell what is true and false, but I couldn't imagine a life without her because I'm so attached to her, and I don't get bored with her. And I don't know who will believe me on this, but in those 4+ years of long distance relationship, there was not one day that we didn't chat with each other. We had over lakhs of messages on WhatsApp, so yeah, we never got bored of each other. So yeah, it was fun. So I don't know. I think there is destiny. You will always meet someone. I think so because I met her, but yeah, it all depends on you. Sometimes the person who's meant for you is right in front of your eyes, but you always tend to miss them. So yeah, I don't know. How did you guys fall in love? I have told this in chapter 1. It was her smile. That smile. Killer smile. Okay, that was me. How did you fall in love?
Still wondering.
Ah, see. She's confused. Then tell.
Next question, please.
Okay. Guys, tell us about your in-laws. Are they cooperative, strict? I'll start off with my in-laws and then you start off with yours. Okay. I'm blessed to have such great in-laws, guys. Not even kidding. Her mother is an amazing person. She's so friendly, so cool. Like initially when we got into a relationship, she told her mother her mother was the first person to know, and her mother was like, she was cool about it. She was like, okay, you see, if it all works well, then in future you can get together. So they gave us time. So yeah, it was really beautiful. Her father also, initially I was really scared, like everybody is so scared of the father-in-law, but he also turned out to be super cool, and he's an amazing person too. So yeah, we have a great time when I keep visiting them when we are in Coog, and we have a jolly time there. So yeah, I love my in-laws, guys. I'm really lucky and blessed to have such great in-laws. Now her, I don't know about her.
I'm super fortunate too. They're super supportive when you asked if they're strict. No, they're super cool. In fact, they're cooler than this guy sitting right here.
Yeah, we both are blessed in those terms. Our parents are really supportive, and even though whatever the society says, nobody gave a damn, and we do what we like, and they have always supported us, and they've supported our love, which is why we are very extremely grateful to them. Next, hi, this is Mocha from Hyderabad, and you both are a lovely couple. Thank you so much, Mocha. My question: what is the most important thing you suggest to people in relation to avoid breakup or situations leading to arguments? That's the first question. So, the most important thing, guys, is to communicate. Nothing is more important than communication, because see, when you express what you have, there will be no confusion between each other. So if I have something hurts me or something bothers me, I have to immediately communicate with her, or whatever it is, your likes, and don't try to be fake. Like, there are so many people who, to woo a girl or when they are flirting and want to get into a relationship, they are completely different, and then when they start staying together or when they get married, they are completely different, and the girl feels like this is like it's a lie. It's obviously a lie, because it's like a showroom where the car people claim 17 kilometers per liter mileage, and later you get only 12 and you feel cheated. So it's the same thing. Be yourself, be true to yourself, so the girl doesn't feel that she's getting cheated. Same goes for girls also. You also be yourself, let the guy see your true colors, so that he also doesn't feel cheated. And when that happens, there is a proper compatibility, so that you can understand early in your love itself that you both are compatible with each other or no. And don't lie to yourself.
Be loyal.
Yeah, be loyal, guys. If you don't like that person and you feel like cheating, you break up. Tell them no, this is not working out, and then you go with whomever you want. That person who has had a breakup might be sad for a month or two, or maybe a year also, and then they might get out of it. But when you cheat, you lose the self-respect, and that person loses the confidence on any other person, may it be a girl or a boy. So don't cheat, be loyal. Next question: what is the best and the worst situation you faced in your love journey till now? Best situation is when our dads vibed and decided to get us engaged, because her college is getting over and we are getting married, and there's so much left to explore. I want to explore the world with her. So that is the best situation. Worst situation is again the society. Because of the society, all these rumors that spread, obviously our parents sometimes get bothered, but as we said, our parents are really, really good in those terms. They, neglect it and they say, okay, let people talk whatever they want. We know what the facts are. So yeah. Next question: what's the one thing in your life which is still pending, or call it an unachieved dream? Travel the world. Yeah, travel the world. We want to travel as much as possible. We want to go to places. I love going on road trips. As you guys know, I'm an auto enthusiast. I want to drive to places. So yeah, just waiting to get married, guys. Then I'm going to hit the road and you're going to see daily vlogs. No, not daily vlogs. That's not going to happen. Okay. Next one. Interest that both of you share. Traveling. Then what? Eating. Food. We both are foodies like hell. We have a page called The Hawksters if you want to go and like, share or whatever. Follow on Instagram. It's The Hawksters. Yeah, just have a look, whatever. So yeah, we both are foodies. We love desserts. And what else? We like fast cars.
He's talking about cruise.
Fast cars.
Cruise.
Not even kidding.
Cruise.
Fast cars. No, fast cars.
Cruise.
Not just cruise, fast cars. Okay, next one. How did you approach Pranalika's parents? Was it difficult? Were you scared? Super happy for you both. Congratulations, Rishang. Nikhil here. Thank you so much, brother. How did I approach Pranalika's parents? Initially, as I told, she had already told her mother, so that made it much more easier. And her mother was really cool. She only approached me and she spoke to me. And then we met. My mother met her mother, and they both vibed and they both got close. Then they became friends. Very close friends, that my mother started telling people that she's my best friend, and my son fell in love with my best friend's daughter. First we both fell in love and then they became best friends. My mom is going to kill me after this one. Okay. So yeah, that was really easy, but then meeting her father for the first time, I was nervous like hell, man. Yeah, I was shivering. But yeah, I wanted to meet her father after I got a job. So I made sure that I met her father only after I got a job. So after I was placed after my college, I went and met her father, and he was so cool. But initially I knew that he also didn't know what to say, so I also didn't know what to say. There was a slight confusion, but we both vibed and it was really nice. So yeah, that was the way we met. And I were you scared? I was shit scared. I'm shitting my pants. I'm not even kidding. I was shit scared. Okay. Next, which car do you both like the most? Currently, since we own the Cruise, I love the Cruise, she loves the Cruise, so I have to tell you, the Cruise we love the most. Okay, next. Which bike do you both like the most? Our house people hate bikes, so we also have to hate bikes. We have no choice. I had a RC390 long ago, they made me sell it. So don't ask me about bikes, I'm sorry. The only bike we have right now is a TVS Jupiter scooter. That is what we love. Gives good mileage and we go to the local shops aram se. So yeah, TVS Jupiter. Which car or bike do you both want to buy in the future? I want some luxury car, guys, in terms of like, for example, BMW or BMW.
Brand fancy cars.
Nothing like that. I'm not brand fancy. It's just the sheer driving pleasure you get behind the wheel of a Beamer. Most of you driving enthusiasts know that. We are so sorry about the lighting. We just noticed it when our camera cut off. So we are really sorry. It became dark till now. So yeah, we just corrected it. That's how you see the change. Now, last few questions. I think, yeah, which car or bike do you both want to buy in the future? As I was telling, a Beamer because of the sheer driving pleasure. Which one do you want to buy in the future? Tata Nano. Brand fancy, no?
Yeah, Tata Nano.
Tata Nano. She wants a Tata Nano.
No jokes on Nano.
Yeah, no jokes on Nano. Love the Nano. What's your favorite food?
Not everything.
Yeah, we love everything actually. Sometimes it depends on our mood. Sometimes it's continental. You cannot ask a foodie what his favorite food is.
We like Korean cuisine, we like Italian, we like Mexican, we like
American.
everything
We love the
except
burgers.
Thai food.
Yeah, because she's been to Thailand, she has tasted it and she doesn't like it. I have not been there. Once I go there, I will tell you guys whether I like it or not. But Thai food that we make in India and which is available in India, we love it. Because it is according to our taste and we love that. We have gone to many restaurants here and it's really good. But she didn't like the, the regional cuisine in Thailand. Yeah. Next, where do you live? We both are from Coorg, Kodagu, and we currently live in Manipal. That's it, guys. The questions are done. That's all of it. thank you so much for the questions. It was lovely answering them, and
Sorry we were boring.
yeah, we are really
Especially
sorry.
for that one person who's watching.
Yeah, we are really sorry if this entire video bored you, and especially for that one person who has said that. And there were no other type of questions, so we are really thankful for that as well. Only genuine questions were asked. We really appreciate the time you guys took to go to that link and ask us the question. So thank you so much. Stay tuned. I think one more question and answer will come real soon. So if you guys enjoyed this one, hit that like button, subscribe, and smash that bell icon and click all notifications so you get notified whenever my video comes. And comment down below if you like this video. If you have stayed till this part, one like is necessary. I'm almost close to reaching 1,000 subscribers. I'm planning to do something really special with her when we reach 1,000 subscribers. So start subscribing and sharing, guys. Come on.
What are you planning?
That's a secret. I have to think about it. So see you guys. Thank you for watching. No more. I won't waste any more time. Thank you so much. You want to say anything?
Thank you so much.
Look at them.
Thank you so much.
Okay, guys. Bye bye. See you in my next video. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Rishank. Peek up that. Check in how it's coming. Next question is from my brother. He says, how does it feel to have such an amazing brother like Varun? It doesn't feel amazing. That's the answer.
The question was for me.
No, it wasn't.
Because he said brother and not brother-in-law.
I'm the brother.
You're the brother-in-law.
You're lame.